I'm getting ready to load a quilt, and the first thing I would do is stitch a straight line to the batting and backing so that I have that line to put the quilt top up against and know that it's loaded straight. So this video will show you how to create that straight line if you do not have a horizontal channel lock. So we're going to go into Pantograph and select any continuous line pattern. It doesn't matter. We'll just select the cute cat and open that because it doesn't matter at this point. So then we'll select quilt. And we're going to go into settings and we're going to choose multi-point and border. Okay, so we say okay there. And now we are going to create our straight line. So however you choose to do this, you want to make sure that you are able to guide your machine totally straight. So this is what has worked for me. I've just gotten any old box and I'm putting my the back of my hopping foot bar up against it, and I'm going to keep that pressure on there, and I'm going to say add point. And now I'm going to hold it and I'm going to push this so that it's staying the same, and keep that pressure and say add point. Okay, so this should be a straight line, and you can look up there and I actually see a little wobble there. So you know what, I'm going to say remove last point. You know, I can say remove all and just do it completely over. So we're just going to do it completely over and say add point and add point. And now let's see if it looks that looks pretty straight. I don't see a wobble in there. So do not say close polygon. Don't do that, because if you do, it'll stitch across and then stitch back on itself. So just like it is, we're going to save it. And I'm actually going to save it with the designs that came with QCT. So I'm going to give it a name that starts with the number 1 so that it will always be first. And I'm just going to say straight. Well, we'll say straight line. And we're going to save this. Enter, save. Okay, now we want to stitch it out. So we're going to go back into the other screen and clear that. And we're going to select the file we just saved, which was straight line. So we'll open that up. I need to tell QCT where or the amount that I need to stitch. So I'm going to go into the yellow ruler and I'm going to put my needle over here and touch that left side. And then this does not have to be moved in a straight line at this point. That's fine. And then I'm going to go over to the right, roughly where I would want the basting of the batting to end, and touch there and say apply measurement. So now this width that we've just done, 39.55, when we go into the quilt screen, that is the length that QCT will stitch. So now we go into quilt. And we need to make some adjustments here. So we're going to go into settings and we will make it say 1 point and start point. And we can reduce these tie-offs, you know, to what, 2, that's fine. And take your stitches per inch as far down as it will go. So it's going 7. So we'll say okay. So now here is our line. And all I have to do is go over here and let's see. I want to pull my bobbin. Oh, I hadn't placed it yet. Okay, so now we've placed it. Okay, now we're ready to pull the bobbin, so I'll do that. Take a single stitch, run that under there. And I'll just hit sew. And now we're finished. And now I have that straight line that I can place my top up against, and I didn't even have to walk around back to set channel lock. So if you don't have a channel lock, that is how you do it. And then next time you're ready to use it, and you have your screen, all you'll have to do the next time is just go in and select it. And then be sure to use your ruler to set the width of how long you want your line to be. So I hope this has been helpful.